Hi, this is Mike Olivella. I'm a professional photographer in Tallahassee, Florida, and I thought I'd give you a walking tour of my new photography studio and show you how I set it up. This is the lobby area where I can relax. To the right is my work area. And this is where I can process images, take care of business. And as we continue over, I have a storage area, which also doubles as a changing room for privacy. It has a door. I also use it to store props. And wigs. Costumes, accessories, equipment. Things that I use in shoots. As we head back out, we get to the main part of the studio. We'll start off with my shooting area. I keep a table with the things that I need to have handy, such as the light meter, mirror, battery chargers, the triggers for the strobes, and I shoot tethered to a large screen HDMI TV. Plug that into the back of the camera, and that way I can review the images as I shoot to look for the lighting and make sure everything is the way I wanted, the shadows on the faces and whatnot. In this direction is another storage area. It also doubles as a makeup area, and I keep additional props. Clothes rack. This is the makeup area. Some gowns and whatnot for shoots, both past shoots and things that might come in handy in the future. On this rack, I keep a set of light modifiers for the various monolights. I have a barn door on the left. You can see the large honeycomb grid for one of the beauty dishes, a big snoot, and some honeycomb grids. All of my lights are monolights, which means they're all powered separately. For the most part, they're photogenics. That is my key light, which has a large beauty dish attached to it right now, and a diffuser. It is mounted on a boom stand with casters so I can wheel it around, and a Red Wing boom arm, which is one of the handiest things I could have bought for the studio because it makes it very, very easy to position the light and have it stay exactly where I want it to. So I can move it down or adjust it up, and it stays in place once you let go of the handle. I have a second beauty dish. With a ProLight 120 monolight. I can move this into position, use it as a fill light, use it as a second key light, or I can attach other light modifiers to it as the need presents. Reflectors, I find these to be very useful. I have a white one and a silver one. They're obviously, you can interchange by unzipping them and moving them, reversing them into a lot of different configurations. There's a gold, silver, white, also translucent. I use these to fill shadows. I keep two fans for that blown by unseen winds look. One on the left, one on the right. I have a strip light, 1 foot by 3 foot, which I use for dramatic effect, backlighting. I have two backdrop soft boxes, one on the left and one on the right, and they are 1 foot by 5 foot. They're both on photogenic monolights. I typically use those with the high key type shots, the white seamless backdrop. When I power these puppies up, it really makes that white background pop. Above, I have a hair light, which is set up with a honeycomb grid. It's one of the few inexpensive monolights that I use, but it works perfect. That would be pointed at the back of the subject's head. I also have a snoot on another inexpensive monolight, which I can also use to backlight models' heads. And then I have another one on the other side that has a honeycomb grid for purposes of backlighting models' heads. My backdrops are on a roller system, which I can pull chains to position, drop backdrops and move them back up. In addition to rollers with other backdrops. And from my shooting position, I have a good 20 to 25 feet before I hit the backdrop. I can also back up even further if I need to really blur the background, even at f8 or f11. My fill lights, I have two. One is a 2x3 soft box. The other is a 60-inch octagon. Either or both of which I can use as my fill lights if I'm going with a 2 or 3 light setup. I have a smaller 2x2 softbox for special effects, fill light, etc. That's down on the right. And then up above it is my ring flash for that Cosmo shadowy look. Mount the camera and have the lens come through the hole. That gives you a nice even light, and it gives off a nice shadow that rings around the subject. That's basically my studio. Thanks for watching.